are live. Yo, 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 yo. Why are my fingers broken? All right, if you're looking at the stream, ignore my hand. I'm having hand issues. Uh, Hi, my name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host Nikki G, OMW, and this is another episode of Anime After Hours. Hit a yay one time. All right, we are discussing most diabolical main character, which we kind of like talked about a little bit before the show started. That this doesn't necessarily have to be the main character; it could just be your main character because maybe your main is your main to you, which is okay. We're okay with that. So, most diabolical, your main character. We're talking about it. Open discussion. If you're in a space, feel free to send up a request. We will be chatting about it. But before we do that, I have to give a big shout out to our partners, VV Digital Collectibles. Yes, this show, as with every show that we do, comes with a giveaway to our audience, and that is because of the kindness and generosity of VV Digital Collectibles. Now, what is VV, you ask? Well, don't worry, we got you covered. We will be right back after this brief message from our supporters, and we will talk diabolical main characters. All right, see you later. Bye. Hey, what's up? My name is Emoji, and I'm here with Nikki G and OMW, and we're bringing you Anime After Hours. But before we do that, I want to give a brief shout out to our affiliates, VV Digital Collectibles. VV is the world's home of premium collectibles, comics, and artworks from brands that you love, like Viz Media, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, and more. Take your collecting to the next level with VV Digital Collectibles and check out the link in our description box below or use the QR code that you see on the screen for $10 off your first purchase.
This is an interactive show and podcast recorded live in front of an online audience. Those in the crowd on X are welcome to join in on the conversation, but know that all conversations that take place during the show will be published across multiple platforms. With this being a live interactive show and podcast, please be mindful of your speech.
And now, let's get back to the show. Okay, we are back. We are back. We are back. All right. Let me say what's up to my co-host, Nikki G, OMW. How you guys doing?
I'm doing okay, and I am ready to hear about diabolical main characters.
Oh, snap. All right. So I know jumping into it, you said you had yours, right? Which I'm actually very interested to hear as far as your most diabolical main character or characters and why, right? Uh,
Yeah, I had to bring something different because I know the three that you guys are probably going to talk about. I don't know that much. Like I know of them, but
mm-hmm,
I'm not really into them. Those
mm-hmm.
shows, so I can't really say too much. But there's this one character that I kind of want to talk about that I kind of think is a little is he's different than the other characters we're going to talk about. So I think it's kind of
No,
fun.
no worries at all. So we're gonna get into that. I know OMW has some suggestions too. Let me just double check real quick. OMW, were you able to post that live stream to the top?
Yes, sir. That is pinned up top for everyone to see.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, so let me just before we get into the discussion, and once again, anyone that wants to weigh in on the conversation, feel free to send up that request. We're talking most diabolical main characters. Tell us yours and also tell us why, what they did that was so diabolical to you. So send up that request. This is an open discussion, but we do have a giveaway tonight too, courtesy of VV Digital Collectibles. So if you look at the top, if you're in the X space right now, if you look at the top, there is a pinned live stream post. All you have to do to enter into that giveaway is make sure to quote repost it with the hashtag anime and tell us a message. Tell us whatever you want to tell us in regards to the show, in regards to anime, whatever. Send us a message. Hashtag anime. Uh, Send us a message. The message does have to be appropriate, like, because I have to read it on stream. So it has to be something that, I can read on stream or want to read on stream. Otherwise, we will re-roll again. So I use discernment. But yeah, that's all you got to do. And we will announce the winner at the end of the night, and you do have to be here to claim your prize. So make sure that you are here so when we announce your name. All right, getting into the discussion. All right. Up. I know that this was something that you were kind of like amped about to get into when we threw it out there. You were like, "Oh yeah, I definitely want to have this discussion." So I take it that you already had some names in mind, right? Do you want to kick things off, throw out some names that you're thinking, and maybe we can talk and compare and contrast, and see what made them so diabolical.
Of course, yeah. No, I would love that. And remember. This is the first interactive podcast. Uh, if you guys would like to join in on this conversation, please feel free. We are here, and this is an open stage. Shoot up that request. We will bring you up here, and we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time.
Also, real quick before you go, I don't know if you saw my outfit for tonight, but I have like a very regal attire with the eye patch. Like I'm definitely going for Lelouch vibes, Team Lelouch. But all right, I just wanted to say that because I wanted people to know why I'm dressed like this because I'm very proud of myself. Okay, Dub, what's up?
Yes, I think we have a pretty good list today, especially since it's not just main characters and it's just characters. I think we have a pretty substantial list of diabolical or aka scum to discuss today.
That's crazy that you use the word scum because some people these are their heroes. Imagine. So like you know, I mean, can you compare them to scum? Like they might have heroic
Some of them you
values.
can
They
for
just may
sure.
be mad shady. All
I
right.
don't know, man. I don't know. Like if we're talking like Shinji's dad, scum. IMO.
Yeah, he was kind of a jerk. But what? All right. So what names are you throwing into as far as contenders? What names are you throwing out there? Let's see.
Ooh, you want me to start? Oh, I can
Yeah,
start
yeah.
it.
Throw some
How
names out
about
there. I'll throw
how
some
about we
names out there.
start
Nikki says she has someone, or maybe some other people may pop up too as we talk about it. But yeah, let's throw some names and let's talk about them.
how about we start with the obvious one? Wait, hold on. I know that Nikki has one that she wanted to say. I don't want to, steal her shine if
You're not gonna trust me that this person is not any of the ones that that I
She
think you
she's
guys are
confident.
thinking of.
She's confident that it's
Okay.
no one that we're gonna name. She's confident that it's no
Okay,
one that we're gonna
perfect.
name.
If
It's
you guys
so.
do name him, I'm gonna be really surprised and
Oh,
like,
it's a him.
yeah, it is a guy. Yeah,
Oh snap. Okay. Is it a main
Okay.
character or is it a side character?
it's a main character.
It's a main character. Oh snap. Okay. All right.
I'll
Owned
I'll
up.
kick it off with the good brother Aaron Yeager.
Oh.
Of
Aaron
course.
Aaron is a strong candidate. Aaron is a
Yeah.
strong Aaron wanted to kill the entire world. Or not the entire world, but the entire world of people that that he didn't like. Women, children, everyone. That is. You know what's funny about Aaron? Dub.
What?
So I was having a conversation with Gamma, about
Where is
because
Gamma?
uh,
Yo, call Gamma. Call Gamma and bring him back to spaces. Cause he kicked me out of spaces. You and Gamma kicked me out of spaces for weeks until
I
I
remember
finished
doing no
Attack on
such thing.
Titan, bro.
I remember doing no such thing. But I remember having a conversation with Gamma because Gamma was like, Attack on Titan, this, that, and the third. And I mean, I liked the show. I enjoyed the show. But as it progressed and Aaron started going into his whole like Dune thing, I was like, I don't really like this guy. I don't really. It literally it's switched in a season. It switched in a season, and the thing is with him, he kind of like, and I get it from the aspect of, all right, he's thinking about it. It's a war, right? And in war, all things are fair in love and war, right? So he's thinking about winning at any cost necessary. But you're also seeing all the casualties as a result, right? Like you're seeing, women, children, like all of this stuff, and it's literally like just genocide. That is Aaron is a strong contender. I think Aaron is a strong contender.
I think he might be one of the strongest contenders.
Hmm.
Without giving too much away,
Hmm.
what caused the switch?
So for
Ooh.
do you want to do you want to
No,
go
no,
ahead?
take it away because I want to see where you think the switch actually happened.
Okay. And this might be a very interesting discussion in itself too. But for me, I feel like you're in a situation where you're in a war, right? That was the biggest thing with Attack on Titan. You realize that it's not just them versus these mindless beasts, but it's actually a war between one group of people versus another group of people. And Aaron, was a soldier. And ultimately, when he realized that this was the real enemy, this group of people was the real enemy, he to me he went into soldier mode where he was kind of like, all right, we need to take out this entire country, this entire nation. But the thing that got me about Aaron was, and I think that got the audience about Aaron, is because he spent time in that country or in that area. He got to know the people, he formed relationships. He even, like, there was even this whole montage where he was trying to help this kid to survive, when in actuality it was him that was bringing the destruction. So he's kind of like this whole duality of, as far as, um what's the point of doing this? Like, they're all going to die anyway, because in order for my side to win, I have to kill everyone else. So I think when that happened, that was ultimately what changed. And I don't want to say changed him because he was a soldier, but like, it it added a whole level of kind of like just heartlessness to it, where there was no compassion. It was just get the job done, efficiency. Um, I think
Can I
that,
ask a follow up?
yeah,
Do you think that as watching the show, if you start from the beginning and go all the way to the end, do you think that character trait was always in him? Could you see it in the beginning, or
yes,
was it always,
yes,
or was the switch always just like
no,
that and it
from
almost
the
came out of
very
nowhere?
beginning, from the very beginning,
Okay.
it was in a way that,
But
when
was
you
it though? But was it though? I
yes.
don't think it was. You see, I don't think it was, brother.
Okay, tell me why. You tell
Oh,
me why you don't think it was, and then I'll tell you why I think it was.
Okay, now to answer Nikki's original question,
Hmm.
I think the moment where everything hit the fan for him mentally was there was an exact point when this happened, and it was like clear as day. If you watch it back the second time, you'll notice when he kissed Historia's hand,
Hmm.
and he noticed that there was nothing that he can do within his power besides the rumbling to stop the attacks on his nation. Right at that point, that was a turning point because before then he was gung ho, trying to figure out there's a way that
You're breaking up a bit, owned up. You're breaking up.
okay. Oh no. So during that point, that was when he realized like there was nothing that he can do to stop what is coming to attack his nation. Right. And it was a
Hmm.
very obvious switch where he was like, all right, there's literally only one thing I can do. And you saw it in his face and emotions from the rest of the show. From that moment on, everything changed with Aaron Yeager.
I think
Everything changed with Aaron Yeager.
Yeah, I think that a part of him being able to tell the future and the outcome of things kind of like did play a huge part, because he knew it was more so kind of like checks and balances, where he knew that, all right, if I do this, this is going to happen. If I do this, this is going to happen. So you get to the point where, like you said, he's kind of like, he knows the only way that he's going to get the end result that he wants is to do this, right? It's almost kind of like, in Infinity War, when uh Doctor Strange goes through all those
Doctor Strange,
possibilities. Yeah,
yeah.
he goes through all those possibilities, and he's like, all right, the solution is to give Thanos the stone. uh so I get that too, but to Nikki's question about as far as did I see it earlier before then, I did. I saw it from the very very beginning because Aaron and I think that they did a really good job in depicting this in in the art and in just the and also the voice acting. But Aaron had this way about himself when he got angry, it was more than just anger. It was pure hatred. And and it's one of the reasons when we had the conversation about Gachi Akuda with the main character, and I was telling you I don't know which direction this main character is gonna go because it's the same type of vibe where it's like he's angry, he's hurt, but it's more than that. It's a deep-seated hatred where like this person will do anything to get his revenge. You saw that
Yeah,
very
but
very
emoji,
early. Mhm.
no, it's different though, because Gotcha Kuda, right? For sure,
Mhm.
for sure. Rudo, like he started off was like, yeah, no, everyone from the upper realm, keep your head on a swivel from the
Mhm.
jump, right? But that was not the case. That was
No,
so
bro.
not the
Remember,
case
hold on,
with
hold on.
Aaron.
Dub. Remember when the Titans first broke in? When they first broke in, his mom got
Yes,
killed, right?
yes.
The what was the one that what's his name was
The colossal titan,
no,
the
the
armored
gold
titan.
armor titan. He broke in, right? And then they were in boats and they were sailing away, right? And this was the scene that I realized I was like, oh, like he's not all right. Like he's there's something a little bit wrong with him, right? Because there was this scene when they everyone was grieving, everyone was sad and stuff like that, and he was like, "I'm gonna kill these titans. They're all gonna die. I'm gonna like he was going in. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. Like, I understand you're angry, but like, he was a next level of anger. So that was the moment for me. That was the moment that I was like, yeah, there's something a little off about this kid. Like, there's something a little bit off about him. And
Yeah,
then
but
I,
you got to remember, brother.
mhm,
Oh my goodness, dude! Like, I'm really not trying to spoil this show. But how many years are we that has been done? Like 4 years now. It's been over,
mhm,
right? Like, I don't know. I'm trying not to spoil it, but emoji.
mhm.
When you go back, dude, oh man,
It gets
no.
progressively worse. It gets he it's his whole like as far as just his progression as far as where he's going and the descent into I don't want to say madness, but the descent into kind of I guess villainy or whatever, right? Like it it does grow, and I hear you with the Historia thing, but if you ask me when I first picked up on a sign that there was something wrong with him, it was all the way back then. That scene was the first thing that clicked to me like he's a little different. Like
Oh
he's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He's definitely been tapped from
Yeah.
the jump
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But I think that there was like there's a blatant switch between him
Mhm.
just being a disgruntled soldier versus him on a tyrannical bloodlust
But that's
for
the thing. I
everyone.
saw it then. Like that bloodlust that he had later. That was what I saw as a kid, right? Like you think of things like foreshadowing, right? And you think of things as far as like no one kind of like just wakes up bad. Right? No one just wakes up bad. It's kind of like a progression of things that get you to that point. However, if you notice and you take notice, you can see little tendencies. Even when someone is a good person, you can see little tendencies about them that you can point like, if if they don't kind of like work on this, they might end up being a serial killer. Right? Like so it was kind of like that with him, where yeah, he was good, right? He was the main character. You fell in love with him, right? Like, there was a lot of altruistic things about him, but there was these little moments that you were like, you might need to talk to someone about this. Like that you might need to seek professional help. for this. And that moment was the first time, and once again, this was like what, 3 episodes in. That moment was the first time that I was like, yeah, I don't know which way this show's gonna go. I don't know which way this show's gonna go. Nikki.
So did the switch take you by? So the switch didn't take you by surprise. You kind of felt like it was always
No,
going to
no, it
happen.
it did. It did take me by surprise. It did take me by surprise because you can pick up on flaws about a person, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to fully, go down that path. And I think when it comes to anime, right, like that's the thing. Like, when it comes to the storytelling, because the storytelling, depending on the show, can be so complex that you may pick up, hints or tinges of things, but you don't, that doesn't necessarily mean the person's going to turn evil, right? They're just a flawed human being, like we all are, right? So no, from that scene, I didn't think that he was going to become like this genocidal maniac, but it was something that raised flags. It was something that raised flags.
You see, it's
Okay.
crazy because you won't be able to tell. Like
Hmm.
you really won't know until like even though you have a hint, everything you thought you knew gets thrown out the window. Like the
Hmm.
further that you get into the show, and
Yeah,
it's
there's
just
definitely lots of twists and turns, lots of
it's a
things that you don't
masterpiece.
expect. Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
absolute masterpiece.
All right. So okay, we're throwing Aaron in there. What about other characters? What are some other characters that we're gonna throw in? I'm just gonna jump out and say, you know what? I'm gonna name two because I feel like they kind of like there's a lot of parallel between them.
Can I
Um,
guess who they are?
you're probably gonna guess who they are. Who are they, Nikki?
Are they going to be Light and Lelouch?
They are
Mm.
100% Light and Lelouch. I'm throwing I'm
You see,
throwing
I
out
thought Light
Light
would be a
and
great one.
Lelouch.
I knew it.
Yes, yes, Light and Lelouch, and
From
it. What did you say, Omdub?
my lady said, "Who is Lelouch?"
Lelouch is from Code Geass, which is a show I would highly. You didn't put her on a Code Geass?
We haven't watched that yet.
No, bro, she watched
Ooh,
great anime, bro, in Japanese.
Code Geass is in Japanese too.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
saw actually there was a clip from the Code Geass dub is probably one of the top ones out there
It is
though.
really good. Yeah.
You got Johnny Young Bosch and Yuri Lowenthal as the two main characters. I don't know how that's like top tier
Very awesome.
Hmm.
anime dubbing right there.
True, true. Yeah, if you do want to do the dub, English dub, um it is a really really good dub. But I would put both of them there as the two that I'm throwing into the race. But it's interesting because Lelouch, I don't think is diabolical. He does diabolical things, but I think in his nature he's not. Light 100%. Light is pure evil.
He's a
Um
psychopath for sure.
yes. Light is a pure Light is a pure psychopath. Lelouch has these tendencies that parallel Light, but his goal remains the same, and that goal is an altruistic one. It's not, one based off of kind of like just his own. He does definitely have a god complex, but it's like he kind of he sticks to his goal even when you as the audience think that he's pivoted from it or deviated from it or just like, all right, he just went completely mad. He doesn't, and he tricks the audience into believing that too, which is why Light is one of my favorite characters from anime. I mean, not Light. I'm sorry, Lelouch is one of my favorite characters from anime.
Yeah,
But
there's
yeah,
quite a difference there.
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna throw those two in. Uh, OMW, I know you. So OMW, you didn't see Code Geass, but you did see Death Note, right?
Yes, I've seen Death Note. I've watched Code Geass, but I've
Okay.
watched Code Geass like 18 years ago, brother, and I
Oh,
forgot
okay. Got it.
80% of it.
Mm-hmm.
I do know Lelouch is the man, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like manipulating a lot of uh his surroundings and audience.
Yeah, he got
Um,
that eyeball.
yeah, that crazy eyeball. Like,
let
I
me
forgot exactly what that eyeball does, but
let
I
me let
know
me
it'd be
tell let
like
me tell the audience,
crazy.
because they both have different powers, right? But there's rules behind these
His
powers, right?
eyeballs, both of his eyeballs.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about Lelouch and Light. They both have powers.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So Light has the ability, right? And this is the, the dope part in the story writing and stuff like that, because you have to kind of like use these abilities with rules. So Light has the ability where he has this notebook where if he writes your name in the notebook within a certain amount of time, I forget how many, like a minute or something, or a little bit more, you will die of a heart attack, right? Now in the book, you can do, little rules. So he, kind of like is creative with it and be like, all right, well, no, I don't want them to die of a heart attack. I want them to die by getting hit by a bus or things like that. But he has the ability to kill someone just by writing their name in a notebook. But he has to know their name, obviously, and know what they look like. Lelouch has the ability to, one time per person, he can give someone a command to do something and they will do it, no matter what it is, as long as it's possible for them to do. But yes, one time only, he can put this kind of like trance or gias on someone where he can command them to do whatever it is that he wants them to do. So you have these powers, right? That you can use that have rules and limitations, but it's not necessarily the power itself, but it's the person that's using it, because both of them are brilliant. Like, they are very, very intelligent individuals. And it's kind of it's interesting storytelling, but they use their powers the way that they want to use them, and that's what kind of like makes them diabolical. um, but OMW, do you or Nikki, actually, do you guys have any thoughts on weighing on any of those two characters?
My okay, I have a question for
Yeah.
you because I know that you like Cookie Geass a lot and you have seen Death Note.
Hmm.
What makes Lelouch likable against Light being unlikable?
Motive.
Is it just motive, or is there something else in the character that makes it more likable than unlikable?
I think the motive is the indication of the character. So, like, for example, Light's motive remains to be about Light. It's all about Light. And he may, sugarcoat it or say things like, oh, I want to, provide justice and things like that, but no, it's all about Light. He wants to be worshipped, he wants to be deified. He feels himself to be a god. Lelouch, while Lelouch is very arrogant, very cocky, Lelouch's motive is to genuinely create a better world for his little sister. And even though he kind of like, there's ports in the story where you kind of like think that he's lost that and went into this motive where it's about him and his own god complex, he he does something that makes you realize, no, he's always stayed on track with what his motive was, and that was to be a big brother and protect his little sister. So that's something more so that I can respect. And it's something that it just makes, it's a stark difference from Light, because Light cared about no one. Light only cared about himself.
In Code Geass, in the context of the story,
Hmm.
oh, I understand that Lelouch is the main character, but if you were going to be a person in that world, would Lelouch be a villain? Is he a villain?
I wouldn't classify
Yes.
Lelouch as a villain.
Villain,
I
yes,
wouldn't.
Lelouch is, if you're in the world, Lelouch is 100% a villain. But here's the thing, right? Like, sometimes, and this goes to, does the means justify the ends, right? Or does the ends justify the means? I'm sorry. Um Lelouch is a villain because, by him being a villain, it made his goal come true, which was to help someone else. Right? Like it it was weird, right? Like he was purposefully a villain. He was purposefully a villain because he knew by doing that he would help someone else.
He's playing the villain because he believes the ends justify the means. Is that what I'm
Correct.
getting?
Correct. Correct.
But OMW, you don't think he's a villain. If
I
you were
I
think
not,
don't
I
I
think
don't I don't remember him being a villain from my perspective.
I don't, as the viewer, I don't think he's a villain. If you, Nikki, your question is if you lived in the world, right? So
yes,
meaning
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what I know as a viewer, right? If
Mm-hmm.
you lived in the world, you will 100% think he was a villain. But being a viewer, you know the ins and outs of why he's doing what he's doing, and you know that no, like he's actually a hero, but the world is going to paint him as a villain.
Okay, I
Kind of
see.
like remember, did you see The Dark Knight?
Y- yes, long time ago.
Okay. There was a saying in it when at the end when Batman when Gordon was having a conversation with Batman and he was like, you know, they're gonna hate you, they're gonna hunt you down, they're gonna and he was like, well, you know, if that's what's needed, then that's what I'm going to be, right?
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and ultimately that was, you know, and I think the phrase was like he's the hero that Gotham I forget how they phrased it, but anyway, same kind of like concept where he played the villain role to the people because it was to accomplish a greater good.
So if you were going to, so you think Lelouch is an anti-hero?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, that's yeah, which is different than Light because even though he's the protagonist, he's definitely not the hero.
Light is definitely a 100% a villain.
A
100% a
hundred
villain.
percent a
Yeah.
villain. Yes, he's terrible.
You see, but Light, I don't know. Light wasn't a villain.
Light is
It, in the
What?
100% a villain.
he started killing all the evil people in the world.
That's not.
That
He's
was what
not.
he deemed to be evil, and they weren't
Yeah,
always evil.
it's what one little teenage boy thinks is bad. He doesn't know anything about the world. He thinks he
Yes,
knows everything
but
about the world.
his intent was good.
No,
I
no,
In the
because
beginning, it was for sure.
maybe when he started he thought he had good intentions, but there's no way that having that power to kill people and just using it like that is not going to warp you in some way.
yeah,
And that sickness must have been in him from even before the story began.
it was a sense of entitlement. It was a sense of entitlement. But like from the beginning, bro, like he was because remember he like and this was like probably just a few episodes in, he was killing all those FBI agents. Those FBI agents were innocent. They didn't do anything. They were just doing their job. And not only that, also their spouses. Like
We we
like he
got
was
we
he
got
was OD.
we got Majin Jesus up here
All
to
right.
tell you what's really good.
All
What's
right.
up, Majin?
Majin, what's good? Welcome, bro. How you doing?
Yo, I'm heated.
Yeah,
Why? Tell
I
us.
cannot believe the disrespect y'all are putting on my boy Light right now.
Light is
A,
100% a villain.
a
But
villain?
Majin, you're a villain too, so I can't.
Of,
I
of,
don't.
how dare you, sir? How dare you?
Uh huh.
Listen, let me tell you something, bro.
Okay.
Light, Kira is justice.
Oh
All
Lord.
right, Batman
Okay.
has nothing on Kira. All right, Kira is God. He brought down the crime rate globally in a drastic way. Who do you think would fear Kira? Only criminals. Why?
Facts.
Because he only kills criminals. So, and guess who
Facts.
was trying to take Light down? The government. Why? Because they're criminals. L and M
Facts.
and N and N, the only reason that they started working with the government to take down Kira is because they were stupid and brainwashable enough to fall for the government's lies like everybody else, but not Light, not Kira.
Yo, Majin, bro, where you been, bro? I missed you,
I
G.
don't know if I feel safe with someone talking about like a domestic terrorist like he's a god.
Listen. I'm gonna explain it this way, all right? If crime goes down on Earth drastically, I'm talking about maybe like 60% crime rate dropped almost in a matter of a couple of months. And he's might have taken down a couple of innocent people,
Oh
maybe,
Lord.
but maybe like five, maybe 10, all right? Innocent
He
people.
took down a lot more than 10 innocent people.
Maybe 12 and a half. All right. But would
There's a
that not
whole
be
list
enough?
here of people that he killed
But
that were innocent.
but
He killed
what
a whole bunch
wouldn't
of innocent people.
would that not be a sacrifice worthy of bringing down the global crime rate drastically for everybody on the planet?
I mean, Kim Jong Un would probably say the same thing.
Nah. You know, how dare you? How dare you?
And I mean, halfway through the series, his rule changes, and it's not even like if it's a bad person, if it's someone's gonna threaten Kira, then they
If it's
die.
anyone that gets in his way.
That's
Yeah, because
not a
he's
good
trying to save the
person.
planet, bro. You trying to get in the way of saving the planet? You
He's
criminal
not saving
evil.
the planet if he's
Y'all are a
killing
bunch
He
of
people that
wants to
villains.
save the
disagree with
planet.
him.
Y'all are villains. Y'all are villains. It's official. It's official. Y'all are villains. Y'all are criminals.
Oh
And I'm
Lord.
putting you on the death note.
Don't
Yo,
do not put me with these two. Don't
No,
put me in the
not you,
gulag.
not you. Not
Don't
you,
put me in the
Duh.
gulag with them.
El
Majin, I
Camino
got a
is
question for you. I got
Gucci.
a question for you. Now I know
What's
we
up?
named already Light, which you're a huge supporter of Kira. Do you have any other characters that you would throw into most diabolical characters in anime?
Yeah. I put him in the comments too. At first, I said Frieza because he just automatically popped into
Ooh,
my head because
Frieza
he's
is
absolutely. I mean, he might be one of the most
diabolical.
racist characters of all
He
time.
is
So
one
it's
of the
like,
most racist characters of
yeah.
all time.
So automatic, you know what I mean? Like you're automatic put into diabolical because not only are you destroying people's planets, a complete
Mhm.
civilizations, but you're also disgustingly racist.
Yeah. What about Vegeta? Your PFP?
Vegeta,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about villains.
He
Nah.
started out as a
It's most
villain.
diabolical characters. Period. Right?
He started
And
out as a
no, no,
villain.
no, 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 no. His bro, you gotta put some bro. And this man's talking about he knows Dragon Ball.
Yo,
That's
Vegeta
Majin Vegeta. That is
Vegeta
Majin
started out
Vegeta.
as a villain. And even afterward, when we talking about going to Namek, like he did a lot of shady stuff in Namek. A lot of shady stuff in Namek.
I
Like
don't even remember any of that, to be
you don't
honest.
remember that. Yo, your PFP is Maj. He did a lot of stuff as Majin Vegeta shady too.
I don't
Yeah,
even.
he did, but the way that he ended his Majin Vegeta arc was
Yo,
all
it this
good.
this could be
Yeah, I
beginning
could have
or end.
sworn
This
he
doesn't have to
didn't.
be like they have to end bad. They could be bad
Did
and turn
wait?
good. We're talking about just diabolical characters and diabolical moments.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, he was diabolically good when he sacrificed himself for
Oh
everybody
Lord.
and tried to destroy Majin Buu.
What about
You
when he
are
killed
correct.
those
I do
kids
Facts.
on the
remember that.
stadium? What about that? What about their families?
They
You
got
ever
wished
thought of?
back. Everybody got wished back, baby.
Bro,
Everybody
that's
Everybody
got
was
that's
wished
that's
good.
back.
after the fact, Majin. That's after the fact.
Yeah, but he
Nah,
knew that
bro.
was gonna happen. You know what I mean? He did that to test Goku because he knew he had to. Vegeta. One of the greatest things that Vegeta has ever done is be able to push Goku past limits that he didn't even know existed.
That is
So he,
true.
so Vegeta just has to push Goku's buttons because he needs Goku at the top in order to save the here again. Here we are trying to save the planet, bro.
Hmm.
That's all I'm trying to do. Y'all
All
call,
right,
you know what I
all
mean?
right.
People calling people villains and they're trying to save the planet around here.
Majin, you know what? And you might like this. You might like you know who I would put in diabolical characters, um, outside of Vegeta, Goku.
What
I
the
would
what?
100% put Goku
Nah,
in
yeah,
most
yeah,
diabolical
yeah.
characters.
What the
That's fair.
I will 100%.
Oh, I'm done. What are you
Goku is
talking
one
about?
of
You're
the
about to
most
get put in the death note.
irresponsible,
No, no, no,
irresponsible
no.
main
He has a
characters of
very
all
good point.
time.
He has a very good point.
Why? Because he's like one of the
You
worst fathers. What do you mean? Like, how is it?
That too. That
Majin,
too.
do you remember? Do you remember? Right, like, do you remember the stipulation
He's not a villain.
that Goku put for Elder Kai to train Gohan? Do you remember what that stipulation was?
Or when he put Goku to fight Cell or Gohan to
No,
fight
no, no, no,
Cell.
no. Well, that was
Bro,
that was
that was
diabolical too.
dirty.
But
It
That
but
was
was
hold on, but I
dirty.
diabolical.
specifically want to ask you this: do you
All
remember
right.
the stipulation that Goku gave like he was like, if you train my son, I will give you this. Do you remember that what the stipulation was?
Hold on, let me try to think because I don't remember off the
You
top of my
don't?
head.
You want me to tell you?
Yes,
The stipulation was to see Bulma naked.
you're lying.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
What?
dead
no, he's not.
serious.
I knew it was something perverted. I just couldn't
I'm
remember
dead
exactly what
serious.
it
That was
was.
the
Oh my God,
stipulation
you're
that
right.
he gave for Elder Kai to train his son. Goku is
Oh
the
my
most
God.
Not
diabolical.
even his own wife, too. That's
Yeah, he's the most
screwed up.
diabolical human
Hey,
main
look.
character
Hey,
of all
look.
time.
Wait, look. We're trying to save the planet around here, dog. Come on, bro. Give us a
Yeah,
little bit of
Do you
leeway,
know
but
how
man.
the
you have to
universes got
remember. You have to
destroyed
remember
because Goku
how
wanted to
far.
fight?
You have to remember how far Bulma and Goku's history goes, right? Like, oh man, I was reading the first book the other day.
It
And
doesn't give him autonomy over her body.
no, you're right. Your facts. It does not. It does not.
He's
But I feel like
diabolical. Goku
I
is
feel like Boba might
diabolical.
have agreed. You know what I mean? Like when you're trying to save the planet, it's things are
Bulma
a little
would
different.
definitely not agree.
No,
To
she
save the
would not
planet?
agree.
Of course she would.
Nah, bro. It's
No,
Bulma. You crazy?
it's
No,
Bulma. She can
she
invent her own planet.
Yeah.
that's true. Oh, the other villain, by the way, that I said is Griffith. He is unredeemable.
Isn't
That's
that
somebody
from? What is that from?
Berserk.
Berserk.
Berserk. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Tell us why. Tell us why.
He is a absolute killer, and he's also a word that I don't know if I could say on here. That's how bad he is
Okay.
because it's recorded
Oh snap.
and it's what I mean, a family show. So like
Thank you for that,
Okay,
Majin. We
without
appreciate it.
anything but what did he do? What did he
he
do
takes
in this?
advantage in ways that you know what I mean should never.
Mm,
He is the worst. He basically was a amazing person that I guess I really forgot exactly how it goes, but I guess there's like this demonic thing that just overtakes him, and he is not him anymore. He is now this other demonic god, and it's just not good.
mm.
It's not good.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we got Griffith thrown into the discussion. All right. I am really curious because I want to know. So Nikki said that she had a person, and it was a male, main character, right? Main character.
Yeah.
A male main character, that she would throw in there. I just for honorable mention, I do also want to throw Itachi Chiha in there because I know a lot of people celebrate Itachi, but bro killed his own family.
Ooh.
Bro killed his own family. Like no, like he's one of the most diabolical. But all right, Nikki said she had someone that she didn't think anyone would guess. Now, let's make a game out of this real quick because we got three people on stage, right? So give us let's say give us 5 hints and see if we can guess it.
Okay. It had an anime adaptation that was on Netflix that had 2 seasons.
Okay.
Um, it's been the manga's been in circulation, being written since 1988. Let me see. The title of the manga is a curse word. um, Let me see what else. What else? What else?
Helsing.
He is able to change his appearance, and the anime and manga have a lot of heavy metal and hard rock influences.
Okay. All right. So we got our clues there. Let's see. OMW, Majin, myself as well. Let's see if we can try and guess Nikki's main character. She's gonna trying to throw in. Who wants to go first? Not me.
Yeah, bro, I have no clue. Did you say it was 2 season live action Netflix adaptation
No,
or
no, 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 no. And no, it was an anime, but it was on Netflix.
oh, was it the Ragnarok one?
Mm-mm.
All right. I am going to guess Helsing
Nope.
Ultimate.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
My wife also wanted to guess One Piece.
No.
I just got live action.
No, this is not a live action. It's an anime.
Not live action. Okay, so two
It
season, two
is
season
it Devil
anime.
Man Crybaby or something like that?
No.
Did that get two
Dang,
seasons? I thought they only got one.
I really don't know. I'm just naming Netflix stuff. I have no clue.
Okay.
But she also said it's from like the
But
1980s
yeah,
or
she said the
something.
manga's from like the 80s, so
Oh, that's right. That's right. I have no clue, bro. I'm cooked.
it's old, but the anime is new, or maybe the remake of it is new.
Yep. It's a remake. So
Trigun. No.
no. No. No.
No. Two seasons, two seasons.
Is it
Damn.
Berserk?
No, but it starts with a B.
Hmm.
Um, ooh. Bakuno?
No.
Oh. I think. Let me see. Let me see. Let me take one more guess.
Oh, is it Baki?
No.
That
Dang.
was a good guess. Hmm.
Yeah, Baki was
Bro,
actually a good guess.
no.
Baki was a good guess. Dang. All right. Let me get one more. Let me get one more, and then I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
All right. So we're talking. It starts with an E. Um,
Is it that old ass show Bastard?
Yes, you got
Jesus Christ.
oh snap! I was definitely about to say Bleach, but
it.
which then I was like, wait, no, there's more than one, two seasons.
Yes, Bastard,
That
heavy metal fantasy, man.
Hey,
that
shout
thing
out
is
OMW for getting
old.
that. Let's
Oh my
go.
goodness.
It
That's a
is old. Yeah, they had an original video animation in like the early '90s or something like that, but Netflix remade it a couple years ago. And I watched it, and I usually don't like shows like that,
Mm-hmm.
but the reason I liked it so much was because of the main character who's diabolical. His name is Dark Schneider,
Mm.
and
Now,
the way that the story starts basically is that it's a post-apocalyptic world that's set in a that's where technology is pretty much gone, and magic has kind of taken its place. And this happened because years and years and years ago there was a big huge fight, and this evil guy named Dark Schneider was the one that kind of started it all. And but he ends up getting beaten, and he ends up getting kind of reincarnated into this young man named Lucian. But he's on the side of good now, but he still has his personality and his ego of a villain, even though technically he is the hero of the story now. He's got like a god complex, and he's a womanizer, and he has sex all the time, and you think like this is a bad guy, but he's so charismatic that like even though he does all these horrible things, that you're just like, this is such a great story. And like it's really fun because all the spells are like they're all homages to heavy metal and hard rock songs, and like the name of the place where they live is called Metallicana. And
oh
like
snap.
it's like, so I mean, and so when you guys said diabolical, he was the first person that popped into my head, because it's like a guy who started out as a villain and is kind of forced to be a good person now because of the situation that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that was my character.
Nice. It
I might have to check that out, bro.
so Nikki, it's funny because I was thinking you would have more because you are into horror, into the horror genre, right? So
Yeah, but I mean, well, I came in with main characters, so like when I think of like, I mean, you
we
can go
expanded
in
it, but
and
it's more it's any character. It's any
yeah, now
yeah.
it's any characters.
My bad, my bad.
I mean, if you want to go into it, you could pick like Tomie from the Junji Ito manga series.
Mm-hmm.
She's based so um these are like tons of live action movies in Japan. So if you like J horror, I'd recommend checking some of these out. Uh, Tomie is a main character, um, who is a villain. Basically, she's, I guess how I would say that she's the human embodiment of all the things, all the bad things of lust. Right?
Hmm.
She's a beautiful girl, and when people see her, they are automatically attracted to her, especially men. But the thing is that they fall in love with her so much that all the other emotions that come with love and lust kind of overflow, and they usually end up murdering her.
Hmm.
And the horror part about it is that she's not human. So every time that she's dismembered and murdered, anything on her body is able to regenerate and become another Tomie. So it can lead to some really crazy body horror.
Hmm.
Highly
Interesting.
recommend.
Interesting. All
So
right.
like there's like scenes where like it's just her head in like a trash can, or like when you take pictures of her, you can't take any photographs of her because it shows what she really looks like, which has appendages coming out of her head and all that stuff. So if I was gonna say real diabolical main character, I would probably put her up there too.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to add one more too, which I think both you guys will appreciate too, because if we're extending it beyond main character, there's one character that I probably have the most like disgust for, and I'm going to throw in Shao Tucker. I'm going to throw in Shao Tucker, from Full Metal Alchemist. I think like as far as characters, that was one character that really like
Oh,
I
is that the guy who made the dog?
Yeah,
and
that
his
might be one of the
daughter
most
too.
hated,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, he's
bro.
got to be
Yeah,
one of them.
bro.
Yeah, unredeemable for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
I nobody likes him. I just like the fact that it wasn't the first time he did it, and like he had no remorse whatsoever about it happening. Just pure evil.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. To his own daughter, bro. Like, yeah, that's a special place of hell for him.
Like he deserved what Scar did to him for sure.
yeah. 100%. And it's so crazy because right, like he presented so peaceful and calm at the very beginning, right? Until you found out what he was doing, you're like, oh, you are a horrible
Like,
human being.
yeah, so he did it to his wife the first time. This is very early on in Full Metal Alchemist, so I mean, like, and Full Metal Alchemist has been around for like 20 years now, so I guess it's not really. I think everybody kind of knows about what happens with Nina. I think it's like a meme now, right? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he did it to his wife the first time, and I don't think she spoke, or she refused to speak, or she just said. I think she kept saying "kill me" or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
She,
think that's what happened. He did it to his wife. The wife was like, "Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me." And then he did it again with his daughter and his dog, and his daughter just wanted to please him, so she was easier to manipulate and not quite so suicidal about it after the fact,
yeah,
which is even sadder actually.
yeah. And for those that don't know, basically what we're talking about is he took his wife and his daughter and he used alchemy to splice their DNA with the pets. But it was obviously very painful because a human's parts doesn't match a pet's parts. So they were just in excruciating pain, and they were like this chimera. And he did that so that way he could get badges. He could get badges
Yeah, he wanted
as an
money for
alchemist.
research because
Yeah,
he was going to lose money. They were like, your research is failing, you're going to lose your grant, and he felt like this was his only option in order to keep his research going.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
piece of crap for sure.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. All right. So let me just tell the audience real quick. We are coming towards the wrap up time. Remember, we do have a giveaway for tonight, courtesy of VV Digital Collectibles. All you have to do is in the live stream that is pinned to the top, make sure you quote post the live stream with the hashtag anime and tell us a message. The message does have to be appropriate. It has to be something that we can and want to read on stream. So just bear that in mind. Use your discernment. But we will be pulling for the winner in just a bit. So make sure you quote post that live stream hashtag anime and send us a message. All right. So, did we have any other nominees, or are we?
Yes.
Oh, we
Nope.
do.
Nope. I got one.
Oh
I can't.
snap!
I cannot let this go.
Okay.
This show go on
Okay.
unless I say all for one. If we do not put all for one in there, we are just. Oh, and also, what's his name? What's his name? Askeladd from Vinland Saga.
Mm,
Oh, two
Wait.
diabolical people.
No spoilers, no spoilers. But yeah, all for one. I forgot. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's that is the one.
all for one is good. But he was like, but you got baby all for one, which was like, just trying to survive. But
Nah, baby
yeah,
Offering was trying to do some shiesty stuff, bro. He got beat up like he deserved.
so snap. Oh man. Yeah, but I mean, All for One was a villain, right? So like, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean,
We
you
could
could
say
do
we could say Askeladd if you want, because
Askeladd,
he wasn't technically a villain from Vinland
Aizen,
Saga.
you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do want to say one that I really like. Majin. I did really like your Frieza one because that is actually one, and it's funny because now he's teetering on the lines of he's a villain, but he's helpful at times, right? So it's interesting, but yeah, Frieza is pure evil.
I,
Frieza to me is like the anime Joker.
yeah, yeah, 100%. Because there might be times where he could be helpful, and we've seen that in the anime now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I was just gonna
but
say, like, didn't they kind of sort of give him a little bit of a redemption, kind of?
yeah,
A little
but the
bit, but that's only because his universe was going to get destroyed, and he did try to
yeah.
get deals on the side to kind of like just be like "f this universe," like let me come in.
Okay.
But then ultimately he didn't end up going through with those deals, and he did end up helping his own universe again because his own universe was going to get destroyed. So that's why he did it. And I
Mhm.
do like how in that redemption arc that it looked like they might give him, where at the very end Goku was like, you know what I mean, basically you don't have to be this way. You know that talk where it's like you can change, you could be different, and
That's
he still was like, no, bro,
yeah,
like
that's like
I
that's like
hate
Batman
you.
talking to the Joker,
You
being
can
like, "You
make
Yeah.
a
don't have to be."
change.
He's like, I hate you, bro. Like, come on, bro. There's no way
I
I'll ever
hate
be a
you,
good
brother.
guy. Like, he's like, as soon as I get a chance, I
I'm gonna
am
turn
going to
black.
kill everybody.
I'm gonna turn black into Black Frieza.
So I can't wait for him to go back to being
Yeah,
full evil.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that arc being animated, the Black Frieza arc. So we'll see. But yeah, that I think that was a really good pick. That was a really good pick that I forgot about. Um, but yeah, no, this was a dope discussion. Any more picks before we start rolling this winner,
No, I
or
think
are
we can
we
call it.
good? We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
no,
Majin,
yeah, we can call it
Dub,
Kira is justice.
Curious Justice. Dub.
Here is a. Hmm.
A great guy, a hero,
I'm not.
I'm
I
good.
can't say any bad words here.
a savior.
Dub.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think we had a pretty productive conversation today.
Awesome, awesome. All right, I am going to check out this. Here we go. I'm gonna grab this, run a quick picker once again. You do have to quote post the live stream. Live stream is pinned to the top, and hashtag anime with a message to us. And we're gonna see as far as who wins that in just a sec. That is going to be rolled on the stream, so you guys can check the live stream and see that in real time. All right, while I do that, Nikki, OMW, do you guys have any things that you want to say to the audience, or just wrap up comments?
I just hope that everybody enjoyed the debates today. Got a little heated, but it was fun.
Yes.
I love
And thank
anime
you for
debates. They're
listening.
fun.
Okay, maybe light is a little tiny bad. Okay, maybe,
He
but
said
not that
maybe
bad.
light is a little tiny bad.
He
I'm just
started out with good intentions in his heart.
And then ended up with good intentions. You are correct, Omda.
tell
Yep.
that. So, what would you say to Ray Pinber's wife?
Who?
Ray Pinber, his wife. What would you say to Ray Pinber's wife?
Who's that?
Oh
It was the
my.
Right,
innocent,
that
the
FBI agent.
fiance that got a
Yeah.
little too close to figuring out his identity.
Listen. What I would say to Ray Pember's wife is sacrifices are necessary, and
Oh.
and and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Okay. All right.
I
Well,
don't I just can't wrap my head around being okay with giving a 17-year-old boy all that power.
I agree. I
Hey,
agree.
His
look,
brain has not even fully developed yet, people. Come on.
hey, only Kira could have done it.
So I rolled the first one on stream. Nas Clint. I'm not seeing him in here. Just verify with me for that. Just because PC is sometimes a little off.
Yeah, it looks
Um.
like he left.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll that again. And let's see who pops up. Oh snap! All right. Let's make sure that this person follow the rules. Gonna find out right now. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So we do have a winner, and I will read
Wow.
their quote post here on stream. Hashtag anime. Vegeta is a hero.
Yo, what smart person said that?
The winner of today's giveaway. Let's
Winner of
go.
today's
Let's
giveaway.
go.
Shout out Majin.
Thank y'all.
Welcome. Big shout out. Big shout out. Here we go. Congrats on winning our giveaway for today. And appreciate you for coming on stage and chilling with us and weighing in on the conversation.
I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the show. You already know. Love the combos. Debates are hilarious. Thank
I,
y'all.
you know what's funny? So like me and we were talking about this too, about having more conversations, like because I know like I think it's good to especially have anime spaces that are informative, right? And also to recommendation, anime and stuff like that to check out and why. But I do like these kind of like debates where we can throw in our own thoughts and opinions on just different characters or ideas or storylines and things like that, just to spice it up and make it fun. What do you think as a listener, Majin? What do you
Oh,
think about future things like this?
come on, bro. 1,000%. Just take it back to the comic shop. You know what I mean? Where we would just debate about what the person was doing or what the hero. You know what I mean? All kinds of different things. The comic book, whether we liked it or not. Debates are
Hmm.
just fun. As long as they're respectful.
Nice, nice. All right, cool. Well, there you have it from one of our very own supporters and listeners, and our winner for today. So yeah, we'll definitely incorporate more of this into the show. I think it's fun. I think it's dope. Let me ask my co-host OMW, Nikki G. How are you guys feeling? You guys have fun tonight?
Yeah, and it was nice being the one to ask the questions this time because usually it's you asking questions. So it was kind
You
of nice being the mediator this time.
I was just, you know what? I was gonna say that, like, it felt like a huge, like, weight off, and I really enjoyed it. Also, too, like, you had really, really good questions, right?
Thank
So,
you.
huh?
I said thank you.
Ah, no problem. But I did like that. So yeah, like this is dope. I like having this, and also too, big shout out and appreciation for you for asking some very thought provoking questions that really helped to dive into the conversation. Dub, what about you? How you feeling? Did you enjoy this whole like kind of like debate discussion type of format?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It was so much fun, actually. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was a different take on our usual shows, and I think it's a good change of pace. Shout out to Maj and Jesus for coming up on stage and actually participating in the conversation. Love that. Love that. I'd love to see more people pop up and chat a little bit more with us on more of these shows. We do have a request up here if you would like to take them.
Yeah, bring them up.
Bet.
Never mind.
Wait, oh, they went back down?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Who was it?
Nah, he'll come up. Diego,
Oh, it was DL?
Come up here. Come up here, G. What's
Yo,
up, Diego?
I was just gonna say thank you guys and the affiliates they just opened their space too. Doc.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
they
So
did.
anyone
Nice.
there is another space that did just open, the affiliate space with Doctor Strange, so definitely feel free to check that out, especially if you are affiliate and you're looking as far as just different information and alpha on um how to grow. So definitely check them out. They are over there as well. I'm going to wrap up the stream. I will play a song to close out as we normally do. Now, OMW, you did have a request, right, for the closing out song from Nikki?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So I got that queued up. So we're gonna play that. Like I said, I'm gonna do my ending for the stream, but I will hold the space open just to close out on one of our very own co-hosts, Nikki G. One of her songs. We start the show with one of her songs. We end the songs with one of her show with one of her songs. It's one of the perks of having a co-host who is also a very talented vocal artist. So we are going to end a song from her. It's going to be Otenoke, which is the opening to season one of Dan to Dan. That song actually did win anime song of the year for the Crunchyroll Awards last year. So big song, and it's featuring me. So it's something that I collabed with Nikki on. So we're gonna close out on that, but we will not do that on the stream. I will close out the stream and we'll stick around in the space to hear that song. But everyone in Streamland, appreciate you guys. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host OMW, Nikki G, and this has been another episode of Anime After Hours. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the first interactive podcast where you, as the audience, can come in and weigh in on the discussion. Big shout out to Majin Jesus, who not only came on stage and weighed in the conversation, but also won our giveaway today, courtesy of VV Digital Collectibles. We will be back again next week, 7:30 for the pre-show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the main show for another episode. But until next time, take care, be easy, and peace.